Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sergey Marchenko. I am the owner of SM Consulting Agency, and today we have a guest from Turkey, and we will be talking with her about advantages of studying in Poland, particularly in the city of Poznań.
So my name is İrem Hüma and I'm studying Artificial Intelligence Bachelor's degree at Poznań University of Technology. I'm currently in my first year and I came in Poznań 13th of October and since then I'm here studying and working.
Okay. Well, we are glad to have you today, and today we would like to highlight probably the most frequent asked questions regarding studying here. Studying here also during those, for some students I would say difficult times, complicated times for sure as well. But nevertheless, we also would like to highlight all of the main reasons and main advantages of coming to Poland, coming to Poznań, even during those tough times. So the first question to you as a student, as a person which came from Turkey, from another country, is regarding, of course, the prices. Can you tell us how much you're paying here per semester, and also share more information about how much does it cost for you to support yourself financially? How much roughly is your budget regarding your expenses wise?
First of all, because it is a governmental school, and for international students it costs nearly 950 euros per semester of tuition fees, and for accommodation it doesn't exceed 200 euros, which is extremely good for students who are planning to study abroad, and the other costs are really cheap. I would say you would need 400 or 600 euros budget for months.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds affordable.
Reasonable budget.
That sounds affordable. Okay. Can you also maybe share and compare maybe your home country Turkey and Poland in terms of infrastructure, in terms of accessibilities, maybe to public transport, in terms of the roads, in terms of so to say facilities at the universities? How do these two countries compare to each other, and maybe you can tell us which one you like more, and what has been your experience so far with Poland infrastructure, so to say.
Poland has a nice location and it is at the heart of Europe, especially Poznań is very close to Germany, and infrastructure is really great and I can travel many countries around Europe. And the transportation facilities are really great because as a student I can find many discounts if I plan to go to another city or to another country. And if I have to compare with Turkey, I would say that there's not much population in Poland as if it's compared with Turkey, and also the cities are a little bit smaller. However, the population rate and everything is in order, so I would say that there's a planning of order.
In Poland more than it is in
Turkey because it is a little bit complicated.
Okay. What about, for example, the buses and the transportation? How much does it cost for you roughly to go to university, come back to university, go shopping? And are those buses easy and comfortable to use?
Yes, they are really comfortable to use, and you can find buses, tram stations nearly everywhere. I have a student card, and for the first year students you can activate them for 5 months or for 12 months, and it has a cost of, if I don't remember it incorrect, for example 200 zlotys for 5 months, and it is really great if you divide per month. And once I activate my card and pay the amount, I can use my card on every transportation in Poznań.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, I would say also one of the most frequent questions is frequent as questions is also about job opportunities during studies and also after studies. You were studying artificial intelligence, which has a lot to do with the informatics and IT system, and maybe you can also tell us if there are job opportunities for international students in your opinion in Poznań. Maybe I could also share a bit of my experience with this as well, and then you could also tell us if there are companies that your university or any other universities cooperate with, and if there are possibilities of employment for foreign students during and after studies.
First of all, our school is working with some companies around the globe, and our school offers partnerships, internships, and also we can work in labs for vocational internships, which is compulsory after the third year, which is 6th semester. And I believe that there are many international students in Poznań and as well as the other cities of Poland, so it is possible to work international students during the studies and after the studies. And because of the current pandemic situation, everything is held online. So right now, actually, it has more possibility to find jobs rather than the past, I believe.
Okay, that's interesting thought. What kind of jobs do you think those would be?
Great for international students?
Generally, because you've said there are still, despite pandemic, there are still many job opportunities, but in which sector do you think those can be found?
Especially IT sector is developing nowadays, and Poland has a really great communications with companies around the globe in Europe. So I believe that it wouldn't be so hard. But
if you're an IT expert.
Yeah. If you're an expert, but during your studies, I believe that you can work part-time or not full-time, but there are many offers on internet and the recruitments are done right now online. But if you want to run a local business or if you want to be part of a community, you can also ask help from your school, because everybody really helps to international students.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, sharing my experience, I've also seen people asking questions regarding their future. So, after finishing degree in Poland and becoming a Polish graduate, one can actually work for any company in Poland without needing any additional documents. So, during your studies, you, as an international student, you do not need any work permit to work for any company, and that is really beneficial for the companies, Polish companies, and for the international students. So that's why international students they have this advantage of working here while being a student. So much more paperwork is needed. I see many students also doing maybe those a bit easier jobs, maybe delivering or some which do not have experience. Some try also more of the production or cleaning jobs, which are plenty in Poland, and especially in Poznań, because it's a big hub for many companies. Because I would say Western Poland is much more developed than, for example, Eastern Poland, cities like Lublin. So I would say here the job market is even more developed than in eastern part of Poland. But let's move on to another topic, which also is very interesting and which many people would like to know about food in Poland. Maybe you could also tell us about your roughly monthly budget that you spend on food. What do you eat? How do you like it? Is it okay for you? You coming from abroad. How are you coping with Polish cuisine and with prices here, and generally with cooking and food stuff?
At first, I was really surprised because for people who prefers different type of cuisines, there are diverse types of food. For example, if you are a vegan, you can try many foods, but with your selection. And I like Polish cuisine.
Okay. What especially do you like?
Zapiekanka. Yeah, it is really big.
What about pierogis?
Pierogies. Yesterday I tried for the first time in an oven, and it was really tasty.
Baked pierogis.
Baked pierogies,
Okay.
yes.
We can recommend you one place once you're in Poznań. We can forward you there. They are really, great team, great restaurant, great foods. The link will be in below.
Yes, and the prices are really great.
So like a meal, like a whole meal, how much would it cost?
A meal in a restaurant wouldn't cost you, for one person, maybe an average 35 zlotys.
Yeah, which is about 6-7 US. And what if you're cooking by yourself and you're a student and you're trying to save up a budget? How much monthly do you have to your plan to survive or to live good?
I would say to eat healthy and great food, I'm spending nearly 400 zlotys per month.
Which is about 100 US dollars, a bit more than 100 US dollars. Okay.
Yeah, but also I think there are many discounts and for students, but not just for students. For example, Little Biedronka, there are big companies that provides a variety of foods in Poland.
Okay, thank you. And then I think also important thing for international students is the relationship of local people to foreigners, of Polish people in particularly, to foreign students, and the questions like racism, xenophobia, or hate. It's important for people to know how would Polish people relate to you if you're not local, if you're coming abroad, and how would Polish people treat you. So do you have maybe any Polish friends that have you been familiar with?
Polish people are really friendly and they're hospitable, and if you have any problems, they make sure that you feel comfortable even if they don't speak English, but most of them are speaking English, especially the people ages between 18 to 35, I would say. They will always be helping you with anything.
So I'm guessing if you run into some problems or if you need to ask for direction, an elderly person might not be able to help you because they won't speak English. But it's not like they don't want to help you. It's probably they cannot express themselves as well as as those younger generation which learns English now. Okay. Anything else that you would like to add from your side about Poznań, and just highlight the main the main 5 reasons why you should come and study here?
So far I have collected really great memories, and I can give you a million reasons, but
it's not enough time for us in the camera to list them all.
As a brief, I can give you 5 reasons. First one is cheap life standards.
Okay.
Second is great student life.
Okay.
Third one is it depends on your major, but I'm pretty sure that's quality of education.
Okay.
The fourth one is great environment of friendly people.
Okay.
And the fifth one is many job opportunities.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure to have this talk with you. Thank you so much for sharing your experience and your ideas, your reasons with us. And we are also welcoming you to apply to Poznań universities, particularly Da Vinci University, which also offers informatics at affordable price, which is €2,280. We can help with the whole admission, registration, visa, and arrival to this beautiful place of Poznań.
Join us.
Thank you so much. All right.